Alright, welcome back to more Elder Scrolls Online. Let's see. We have a note from Velsa here, so she probably needs a favor from us. Let's take a look at it. Come to my garden as soon as you can. I need to talk to you. V. A faded flower. So we need to talk to Velsa in her garden. I wonder where that would be. Let's just find the exit real quickly. I hope her gardens is not one of those crazy hard to find things. Because we were having a ridiculous time trying to find Quinn's hideout. And it's not easy to get around in this city at all. Alright, let's try to find her hideout. Where would that be? Says her garden is below. Okay, looks simple enough. Let's go try to find that one. Hold on a second. Okay, let's go try to find that one. Oh,
come here. We have business.
Oh, here she is.
You've been busy. Did you realize you've provided the Thieves Guild with a lucrative opportunity? Probably not. It's all right. I won't even imply you're thick. That's how lucrative.
You'll have to be specific.
Silverclaw's ledger? The blackmail you stole from Noshira Citadel? This is our blueprint to pulling heists just like we used to. We can hit our rivals where it hurts. Take their ill-gotten gains for ourselves. Use it to rebuild.
That does sound lucrative.
Among the blackmail, I noticed the name Farandar. He's a claw cutter, a thief who robs other thieves. Wouldn't you know, he signed on as our master of heists. Now, and don't strain yourself, who should you speak with next?
She really talks down to us. Wow. Started. Master of Heights. Wait, isn't this Velsa? But it says talk to Velsa in her garden below. So that's one's a little bit confusing. Let's go try to find out. Is she even gonna be there? This is a bit confusing, but we'll find out. It's a good idea to call for backup. Let's not get caught in other people's fights. So I wonder how she can be in two places at the same time, but we'll find out. So she is in two places at the same time. Okay, let's talk.
Took your time, didn't you? But you're here.
I got your note. You wanted to talk to me?
I I need your help. I was in the market when someone slipped me a letter. It might not mean anything, but on the other hand, it might be some sort of trap.
Tell me about this letter you received.
A folded sheet of paper unsigned. It was only a few lines wishing me well. But when I unfolded the sheet, an old pressed stargazer peony fell out. That unsettled me.
What's a stargazer peony?
It's a flower. Others just like it blossomed all around my family home. But I left my family behind a long time ago. If this is their way of sending me a message, I need to know why now, after all these years.
So you want me to find out who sent the letter and why?
You've consistently demonstrated a lack of incompetence. Find out if my family sent that letter. I didn't part on the best of terms, so it could be a trap. But they won't expect you, which means it shall be slow to spring.
You must have some notion of what this is all about.
Decades ago, I was Velsa Arendis of House Drez. Yes, the one built on the spoils of the slave trade. When I fled, I released dozens of slaves, gave them gold from the house treasury. I regret not seeing the look on Mother's face, but nothing else.
You didn't see the person who slipped you the letter?
Yes, but I didn't realize it then. I was taking a merchant to task for her prices when a half-naked Nord bumped into me. That's when it happened. He fled before I could give him a piece of my mind toward the merchant camp outside the city gates.
Okay, we'll ask around and see what we can find. So she consistently thinks we're stupid. I don't know why. A faded flower. Read the letter. Did she just vanish? Oh, there she is. It has taken a long time to find you. Know that someone thinks of you and hopes you are well. Let's find the half-naked Nord. That doesn't sound half as terrible as she made it sound. It definitely does not sound like somebody who's trying to kill her. Okay, so we're gonna have to, it's up to us to find our way back, I guess. Okay, if we can't jump over, we'll call on the power of the lioness. She can do it, I know she can. There we go. Okay, let's try to find this half-naked Nord. It's not here. Those are quite some heavy-duty traps. It appears that... Oh, wow. Those are some heavy-duty traps. About to say we have two crocs, but they appear to be dead, so. Seems we found him already. There he is.
My uncle went to town. but he should be back shortly if you need something. I'm still learning the business, and I'm not allowed to do anything. My uncle says I don't have a head for numbers. I say as long as my head looks pretty, what else matters?
Did you slip a letter into a dark elf's pack?
What? No, that wasn't me. Did you see something? There are plenty of half-naked Nords running around Abah's landing. Oh, stop interrogating me. I'll confess. It was me. It was all me. But that's all I can say. Client confidentiality, you know.
It's important to someone. Just tell me.
Not breaking my word is important too. But also mead. Mead is important.
Well, we can either pay him off or we can intimidate him. I say we intimidate him. I wonder what your uncle would say about your little side business. He might want to cut.
You tell my uncle? That's not very friendly of you. Oh, very well. I met a Khajiit woman in Ralka when I was drinking at the inn. She paid me to deliver the letter to the Dark Elf lady here. Never got the Khajiit's name, though. Sorry.
You've been more than helpful. So let's go to Ralka. Ralka would be in, would it be in Reaper's March? That's Sorrentha. That's Dune. Yeah, here it is. All right, we still have our chat showing. Sorry. So let's go to options, social, and put the chat display off. Ask about a Khajiit in the inn.
Well?
Don't recall seeing you before. So many new people coming through. Makes my head spin.
I'm looking for a Khajiit woman.
Not at all the question I expected. You have piqued my curiosity. Why do you seek some random Khajiit? Is there some problem?
She sent a letter to a friend. The friend wants to reconnect.
Oh, well, in that case, an elderly Khajiit does work here. She's a cook, bakes the best pies in town. They really are quite tasty. But she's indisposed at present. I won't let you disturb her rest.
Can you at least tell me her name?
I suppose that won't do any harm. Narani is a kind, gentle old woman, and a master baker of scrumptious pies. The people here are very fond of her, and very protective.
How long has she been working here?
That's something you'll have to ask her. It's not my place to talk about the hired help. I do believe she traveled a fair bit in her youth, though.
Thanks for your help. Wait a minute. I think we missed something out here. Captain, as you asked, I've taken a closer look at the old ruin north of Dorkin Monastery. The Lunar clergy has some kind of proper name for it, but the local commoners just call it Claw's Strike. Why is it called that anyway? Didn't your sister say something about an old battle with the Wood Elves? Anyway, I took some of the men and made a scouting run. Your sources were correct. There is a sizable gang of smugglers operating out of the ruin. They were organized too. They have scouts posted at the door, and Ziri saw some carts stacked with moon sugar products. We'll need to proceed carefully. Who knows who's backing them? What's the place called? Claws Strike. I think we've seen that. Kuna's Delve. Yeah, we completed Claws Strike.
Impressive, I guess. I think I could have done it if I wasn't so busy.
We can join them. If I just got the timing right, we would make some beautiful music together. All right, let's find this Khajiiti woman.
Am I attractive? Be honest.
I bring an urgent message from Rhea Opacarius, Chief Oracle of the Twilight Queen Azura.
What does this Oracle of Azura want?
Best discuss that with Rhea. Too many eyes and ears here. She awaits you in the Cloudy Dregs Inn in Wayrest.
Okay, we'll meet her there. The Missing Prophecy. Well, we did some work for Azura a number of videos back, but that's not why we're here. Wanted.
Yes?
Nimrian the Long
Who's
Fang.
there? Oh dear, this one must have fallen asleep again.
Okay, wanted. Nimrian the Long Fang. Let all who read of this notice be advised. The Lunar clergy have set a bounty upon the head of the woman known as Nimrian, or the Long Fang.
I won't mind you stealing?
This black-hearted cult mistress has been culling the impressionable youth of the back country for the last year, and is now believed to be operating her cult and bandit gang in Reaper's March. The cult follows the teachings of Hersin, and are known as lycanthropes, or werewolves. They view Hersin's curse as a blessing, and are attempting to spread it among the people of the March. If you seek her to claim the bounty, look to the Weeping Wind Caves east of Willow Grove. The people of that village have been warned to stay indoors at night, and reader, you too should beware. The Weeping Wind Caves east of Willow Grove.
Return the artifacts to the archaic clergy.
Looks like it has added something on our map.
Impressive, I guess. I think I could have done it if I wasn't so busy.
Here it is. Okay.
Your face. This one doesn't recognize it. Are you looking for a piece of pie?
I came to talk to you. Did you send a letter to Velsa Orendis?
Velsa? She didn't come with you? Ah, this one was foolish to even send the letter in the first place. Or the peony. I hope the years would have softened her memories. That she might have wanted to see her old friend one more time before the end.
You talk like you're dying tomorrow. Why send a letter? You should have just gone to see her.
This one is no longer the young and brave Khajiit that fell in love with Velsa, and it took a long time to even discover she might be in Abah's landing. Now I am old and my mind isn't what it once was. Velsa would never even recognize me.
Wait, you're, whatever. Yeah, you're a girl and you like girls, whatever. I think you should go and talk to her.
Do you really think so? Perhaps that would be best. Enough time has gone by without this one seeing Velsa's sweet face. Even if she's still angry, at least I can tell her that I never betrayed her. Since she didn't come here, I'll have to go to her.
She didn't come here because she was afraid the letter was a trap.
Oh, stupid Narani. This one should have thought of that. She feared her terrible family was trying to lure her out of hiding. I should have signed the letter. But you must understand, When we parted, Velsa was hurt very much.
Tell me what happened.
Velsa loathed her family's business. This one was a slave then, working in the family's kitchens. We fell in love. We made a plan to free all the slaves, but she thought I betrayed her. She disappeared before I had a chance to explain.
Then you need to go to Abah's Landing.
Narani, are you all right? I specifically stated that you were not to be disturbed.
Easy, my friend. This one has decided that the time has come to travel and mend old
Moons
wounds.
guide you on your
Where
path.
to bore fruit?
Guide you in
I
all
wish
things.
you well, but we're going to miss your pies around here.
Could you open a portal to Abah's Landing, my friend? A long journey always makes this one's old bones ache.
Gladly, but I can't keep it open for long. The innkeeper doesn't like me using magicka in here.
This one will write to you, and I'll even sign the letter this time.
Of course. Now, give me a moment to concentrate.
Come, my new friend, let's take this portal to Abah's Landing. If you dislike portal travel, then make your own way and meet me there.
Who would dislike portal travel? Let's go.
So good to see you, my friend. Sometimes portals can be tricky.
Okay, so we need to talk to Narani. Let's talk to her and see what's up.
Time flows so differently for a Khajiit and a dark elf. I am old now, but Velsa... No matter. This one will be glad to see her friend again.
Well, she lives in a secluded place. Let me know when you're ready to see her.
Ready? Huh. This one is nervous, but I am also ready. Lead on and I will follow.
Okay, I will lead you through the secret passage.
A secret passage? Velsa always loved secret passages. Let's go!
And I hope we don't get caught along the way.
Dark and dusty, just like the secret passages from my youth. You go ahead.
Did you
This
find
one
out who
needs
sent
a
that letter?
moment.
Not that I was overly concerned.
Someone who lacked the courage to sign their name, but now wants to make amends.
Marani, is it really you? Just the sight of you opens old wounds.
Oh, Velsa, I know what you saw, what you must have thought. This one never meant to hurt you.
I saw you in my brother's arms. He was the worst of my family. How could you?
He arrived at exactly the wrong moment. I had to do something, or our entire plan would have failed.
You didn't betray us. You did that for me?
It was the only way to guarantee your escape.
I let the years flow by without giving you a chance to explain. Oh, what a waste. But I'll make it up to you. I'll keep you safe.
Okay, that was very touching and heartwarming. Let's look into it.
Is this what happiness feels like? Yes. I suppose it is.
You seem glad to see Narani again.
I had no idea this would be the result of sending you to find a half-naked Nord. The last time I saw Narani was quite unpleasant. There was poison in that wound. I don't think it ever truly healed.
You aren't an easy person to get along with, that's for sure.
You reunited me with my one true love, so I choose to ignore that. I hope there's time to share a few lasting moments before all is said and done.
You both have a lot of catching up to do.
All these wasted years, we've missed out on so much. Nirani wears them like a cloak, though with grace and style. I am grateful you convinced her to come here. Nirani, you must be tired after the journey. Relax and we'll talk later. I know we have so much to tell each other.
But that just, how does a Khajiit and a Dark Elf, how do they do it? It doesn't make sense to me. One's a cat, the other is a humanoid. Whatever. Alright, either way, we're happy for her. So, let's try to find a way out. Now this is the secret passage. Can we use this to get back? Let's take a look here. What are we looking for? Let's see where we are with the Thieves Guild. Halfway through 4. So I'm gonna try to head back to the Thieves Guild. I'm gonna try to head back to the Thieves Guild and see if there's anyone else we can help.
I don't need much.
Oh, I am? Come on. You know what? Let's see where this guy is, Farandar. Oh, good for us. He's right there. So we're stuck with a bounty of 462, and unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna be forced to pay it off before we can do anything meaningful anyway. Yeah. So let me head back to the Thieves Guild first and foremost. Or maybe, you know what? Let's just find a spot to lay low where nobody's gonna see us. Then when we come back next time, we'll just continue from where we stopped. And all this miserable bounty should be gone. Okay, we're hidden. So we're gonna take a break right here, jump out, and we'll be back with more Elder Scrolls Online. We'll be seeing you soon.